Hey y'all, this is Dr. Tracy Harrell, and I could not be more excited today. I get to talk about not only the work that I was put on this earth to do, but work that I know will absolutely benefit you as a professional, you as an entrepreneur, because that's also the life that I've led, right? So I know how powerful this is. So, what you see on your screen right now is a beautiful summary of the work that I have. I literally renamed my business Amplifying Impact, and it's AI for everyone and living powerfully with AI. And when I say AI for everyone, I mean amplifying impact, amplifying your intent, amplifying your imagination, amplifying your intuition, amplifying. Are you with me? You get the concept, right? It's about you. So everything that I do, everything that I'm doing is all about you. How can I help you to amplify your impacts? And the exciting thing is, and again, I think you guys all know, like 2 years ago, I supported myself and others in community, focused on AI. We were like going through this certified AI business consulting process, and it's with the Little Sisters, and I love everything about that community. They train us on all kind of wonderful things, and I've been using AI for now a couple of years and feeling blessed and grateful. And I know it's amplified my impact in those people that I work with and that I work for. So now what I'm excited about is there's so many different tools out there. What I'm most excited about is being able to help people identify one tool that can help them in multiple ways. So like a layered impact. So I get to talk about how you can amplify your impact with Marblism magic. And I'm using the term magic because it feels like magic, right? It feels like things that we hoped and wished were possible that are now possible, which is why, again, the work that I do as a consultant and a coach and a trainer, a certified transformational coach, for me, it's all about your transformation. It's not enough that I say, here's a tool, go use it. No, 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 no. I like to hand hold my people and take them on a journey and ensure that you are amplifying your impact. So we kind of start with a conversation around what are you hoping to accomplish? Where are you at in your business? Where are you at in your professional career, in your life? Because I know if you're working for any of these corporations, right? Again, my background is 8 years at IBM, domestic and international, 14 years at the Disney company, and 5 years at Microsoft. So when I say I know what it's like to be a professional who I've always been known as a change agent, I've saved millions of dollars for Microsoft. In my last role, I was in operations, and I'm always a change agent. I'm always thinking of ideas on how things can get better. But the deal is now AI will help you in ways that only large corporations were able to find and feel, automations and things that just change the status quo. So that's why I'm so passionate about this, because this is just how my brain works. When I see an opportunity for increased revenues or reduced costs or efficiencies, it's just how my brain works, right? So we get to show up, and I talk about living powerfully with AI. That's the brand that I leverage. But now my primary focus is amplifying impact. Because again, I want to make sure people understand, for me, this is all about you. And Marblism happens to be one of the tools, one of the many tools, but it's my favorite. It is my favorite. And so what I realize is I want to help people go deep. You don't need all the, again, there's a new something shiny tool that's coming out every day. And there's tens of millions of dollars pouring into this AI community every day. So it's exciting. I'm an AI business consultant, so I must know about all the things. You just need to know what can you leverage that will help you to amplify your impact. So that's why I'm actually going deep today on Marblism. So I'm gonna provide you with an overview. I'm gonna present you with an opportunity, and I'm also gonna show you what it looks like to actually onboard your AI employees. So the first thing I'm going to do is, and I think you kind of start with the end in mind, because I've been talking about automations for a while. So when you know that your AI employees, that's what Marblism is, they don't sleep, they don't forget, and they don't stop. If you imagine having a team that doesn't stop, how amazing is that, right? That they don't forget. You pour into them what you want to accomplish in your business, and they're doing it. It's not like ChatGPT where you enter a little, prompt and then it gives you something and then you still got to be doing something. No, 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 no. These are the most human-centered AI solutions that are available. So that's why I love it, because it's so easy to implement to start, and then you can build on it and go deep and really make it powerful. So when you first turn it on, it's not going to be working magic for you. You got to do the work, and that's the part that I love to do and help you to do, is to really create, I'll say, fill or fuel the brain, because it does have a brain. Each of these AI employees have a brain, and you get to fuel them. And then they also have a shared brain, if that makes sense. So there's certain things you put in to the system about your business, and it knows who you are, and they want to support you, and they never stop wanting to support you, and they don't forget. They don't have car issues or childcare issues or typhoons and all the things. Like I've had 5 AI no virtual assistants before that were in the Philippines. One was in the US and 3 or 4 were in the Philippines. And there were always things, and they were absolutely amazing, but there were always things happening, right? And this idea, since I've been leveraging these AI employees, they literally don't forget. They don't stop. And it's so awesome that they just continue to work for you. So I'm going to stop real quick. I promised my producer's here. He set this whole little thing up here, but I wanted to just give you a quick intro, and I am going to close with this is, if you don't already have this, I'm actually going to add, I think I'm trying to add Marblism to the scene here. Yeah, I'm trying to add the Marblism to the I'm trying to add this. It's my screen, and it's saying add to stage, but it's not going. Right here, add the stage.
The Marblism screen?
Yes.
Now click it.
Okay.
Maybe you had to remove this one.
Oh, we have to remove one before we add the other one. Okay, so this is what Marblism looks like, and the website is ai.marblism.com. And so if you don't have this already, again, I'm going to talk to you about what it is, why it could, and how it could benefit you. I'm also going to jump to the end as I talk about each of these 6 employees. I'm gonna create a space for you to also get Marblism at 25% off. So I'm going to remove this, and then I'm going to add this back to the stage. So as I talk about amplifying your impact with Marblism, this Marblism magic, as I talk about that, what I'm excited about is you can connect with me. You can reach out to me on LinkedIn. This is the QR code that will allow you to do so. I'm Dr. Tracy Harrell on LinkedIn. You'll find me easily. But I'm excited also to be partnering with Marblism, and I can offer you 25% off for a lifetime, as long as you have the product. 25% off, not like 25% off for the year, and then the next year you renew and you're like, I love this so much, and you don't get the discount. It's 25% off for a lifetime, and that is huge. That's the largest discount that is available, and so I'm proud to be able to offer that to my community. And all you have to do is, when you go to ai.marblism.com, you enter code Dr. Tracy. Yay! So I'm excited. I really am excited. And you know me, you can trust the fact that I would not recommend something if I, first of all, wasn't using it myself. I've actually implemented this with other organizations, and I can see the benefit. Now, I do have to be fully transparent. It is not about the tool. Your success is never about the tool, right? Have you ever bought something and not used it, not implemented it, right? You may have people on your team that like are anti-AI, and they're going to push back on the tool. So we and you, that's why me being a certified transformational coach also benefits you. So when I hear that and know that up front, then we can address the team, right? We can address your goals. That's why we start with understanding what are you trying to accomplish, and then we work with you and your team with whatever resources you have available. We work with you so that we can help you to thrive. So before I even go into Marblism, I'm going to pause and I'm going to invite you to join me tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to be live at 6 o'clock. I'm going to go deep. I have a full hour, and I do it free, free. I don't know why I like saying that, but free. Like my business, my main business is called It's All Bigger Than Me. And it's All Bigger Than Me ministry. And it's a ministry of the mind, right? Because AI really is about mindset first. Again, what impact do you want to make in the world? And then how in the world are you going to show up differently? So again, here's a code, here's a QR code, here's the information. But it's really about mindset. Are you ready to change? Are you ready to transform? Are you ready to lean in? Do you believe it's possible for you to have these AI employees to do these fabulous things? It's like magic, which is why I'm saying I just want to show you. So I'm going to walk through that. I'm going to do some lives here, but I'm also going to just continue to show up for you and show up with you and invite you to be a part of something that is truly magical. So stay tuned. Reach out to me if you want to connect. And more than anything, I'm just proud to be a part of this time in our lives where we get to show up extraordinary, right? We get to leverage tools that will make our lives easier, that will make our businesses more profitable, that will help us to future proof our careers. If you're still in the professional space, you get to future proof your career, right? Think about presentations that you get to create, and the automations and the energy that flows from this. So I could not be more excited. I have the brightest lights that have ever shined in my eyes, shining in my eyes right now. So I'm going to say I'm almost going blind, but I'm doing this for the people. Okay, so stay with me. I'm going to end the stream. I think I can barely read the words.